Hey guys!
I know everybody at home right now is so excited. They cannot wait, as we cannot wait, but you're going to have to wait a little bit longer to check out with us the latest video from Windrose, our brothers from Italy. The boot of Europe, if you will. You know, the country's in the shape of a boot.
Yeah.
And it's not a quickie boot, by the way. It's a fuck me boot. So basically, the Italians are giving the finger to the rest of Europe, as far as boots are concerned. All right. Before we get clicking on this video, by the way, the name of the song is Drunken Dwarves. So they went from digging a hole to getting drunk.
You know,
I don't know which one would come first. I think if I got drunk, probably I would dig a hole, or maybe got drunk while digging a hole.
Well, maybe they're taking a break from digging the hole, and now they're drinking.
Maybe that's the case.
But they're keeping the theme with the whole dwarf thing.
Yes, but well, that's part of the deal with Windrose. But anyways, before we get started and clicking on this video and checking out the latest video from Windrose, I have to say this. They were supposed to be touring in North America. They had to cancel the tour because of some visa complication issues getting into the US, not getting into Canada, because we love our Italian brothers and sisters. You know what I mean?
We let everyone into our country, except for Asim.
Yeah, the standards are really low and somehow Asim found a way not to even meet them. But anyways, that's not important. Let's move on. So, we love our Italian brothers and sisters. The issue was not getting into Canada. The issue was getting into the US. There was some complications. It's not their fault. They just couldn't come in, so therefore they had to cancel the tour, which I'm sure a lot of drunken dwarfs across North America were upset about it. I'm not a dwarf, but I have a beard, and I'm a dwarf lover. Like lover in a sense, like I love the fellow man and fellow lady and all the fellows. So I was upset about it because I was really looking forward to seeing Windrose in Toronto performing with Arcona on that tour. Now, I'm still having a hard time figuring out what the hell have Italians done since the Roman times, since the discovery of anal bleaching? What have the Italians ever done to people that they would somehow get blocked from entering a nation? Like, seriously, what have they done? Okay, I know they built one tower that was a little bit crooked to the left, I think. I mean, depending. It could be to the right, depending on your point of view.
Yeah.
But since then, they've proven to all people that their construction skills are matched by none. By none. So, like, what are the American, what do you call it, the immigration people worried about? Like, what are they worried about? That they're going to come here and take away jobs? Like building, they're going to start building houses here, digging holes here, and then people will randomly fall into holes? Is that what they were worried about? Like, seriously.
They'd start getting drunk and start digging
A
holes.
hurricane just came through. There's been destruction. Having Italians here would perhaps help in the reconstruction of said destruction. This could have been a win-win situation. These guys could have done a concert and built a house at the same time.
Actually, speaking about the hurricanes and stuff, their name is Windrose. You never know.
Wow, they should name a hurricane after Windrose. That would be epic. But there's no hurricanes in Italy, so I don't think they'll have a chance of naming a hurricane after them. All right, now that I got this rant out of the way, let's check out Drunk. By the way, people are right now thinking I'm drunk already. Like,
yeah,
I'm not.
Salmignacchi.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah. was.
It was glorious.
I feel bad for the goblin though. Necrogoblikon over there just wanted to have some fun.
Yeah, it looked like Necrogoblikon's cousin. It was, instead of John Goblikon, it's like Peter Goblikon. Or Pietro.
Pietro Goblikon.
Yeah, because, they're probably in Italy, so Pietro. Or
his Italian cousin, Pietro Goblikon.
Or Alexi, or I'm trying to think of the most Italian name I can... Tony
Tony
Goblikon.
Yeah,
Tony. Come on, Tony.
You just wanted to go in there and, have fun, but they beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, well, then again, they were beating the shit out of everybody. And you notice the poster said sold out? I mean, it's a small venue that they were performing in, so selling it out, it's not really like a huge achievement.
Yeah, and it's a bar, so most people just went there to drink.
Yeah, probably didn't even know there was a show. But anyways, that's not important. What's important about this video is the song itself. Not the same style as Diggy Diggy Hole. This one is a completely different style, but
mostly because that one was a cover.
That one was a cover, so they had some boundaries to stay within. This one is a party atmosphere kind of song. This song is all about, as far as I'm concerned, having a good time, drinking, and just
the last song was
goofing around.
The last song was about working hard as dwarves, mining in the mountains, and then this song is like, okay, we're done, let's just party.
Yeah, like, so now let's spend our pesos, our moolah, our euros, our dollars and cents, and some cerveza, and let's get drunk. Let's get absolutely hammered. That's the feel that I got from this song.
Yeah.
Really, this track. By the way, they have a new album coming out, and both songs, Diggy Diggy Hole and this one, are from that new record. I really feel like this song really has the other one had it, but this one definitely has more of a folk element to it. It has a more of a folky vibe.
Yeah, because it's their own song.
It's their own song, exactly.
The other one they had to keep kind of...
They had boundaries. I said that before. They had boundaries. This one was their own thing. So this one I felt it was more folky. Definitely more folky. I like the party atmosphere that it has. To me, there's three things that go well together. Folk, drinking, and
dwarves.
Well, I was going to say party, but yeah, I guess party and dwarves. All of those go well together because this song kind of had all of that kind of atmosphere in it. I like the vocals, and I like what they do in terms of adding layers to the vocals. So you have the main vocals coming across, but then you have everybody else in the background,
kind of
like almost like a choir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it gives like volume to the song. It makes the song feel.
It was also in the other one. But
listen, okay, but now think about it. This is a song about drunken dwarves, drinking, and you need to have that. Like this is the kind of song that if it represents that spirit in terms of you going to a tavern, getting drunk, and then while you're drunk, you're singing along and you're drinking. So if you're going to have that atmosphere in the song, you have to have those layers, that backing vocals in there to give that sense of you being there, of that party atmosphere, drinking and partying and having fun. Same thing with Diggy Diggy Hole to a certain extent. You needed that kind of layering there because of the style of the song.
Yeah.
Because the song was about a group of guys working together, right? So you also have, if you go back to, I know they're not dwarves. But if you go back to certain movies or to certain things that musicals, specifically musicals, where they're working together, either building a boat or cutting a tree or building a house, that's always a point in the movie where there's a song being sung by the people that are working together. So it kind of has that same vibe. So both songs have that vibe for different reasons. One has because they're all working together. So
the other one's because they're all drinking together.
Exactly, it has that party atmosphere.
Yeah.
This one was a lot faster tempo, had a higher tempo. It was more upbeat. It was happier. It was drinking, was having fun. And like I said, I really like what they did with the vocals because to me, that really represents the style of the song, what they want to put forward. The whole atmosphere being at a bar, at a tavern, getting drunk, drinking, having a good time. So I really like what they did with the vocals from that perspective. But overall, the song is really, really fun to listen to. It's a party. It's a party track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're having a wedding, I highly recommend you play both. You play this one, and all your guests and everybody can have a good time. Especially if it's an open bar, like you can have a really good time. You play this track, and then perhaps if you're thinking, what song should I dance?
Or if you're having the reception in a bar.
Yeah, well, but even if you're not, if you're having the reception and if there's not an open bar, this song is kind of, then this song is kind of hard to pull off because you need people to be oiled. You need people to be ready to enjoy the atmosphere. And nothing says enjoy the atmosphere like an open bar at a wedding. That's my 2 cents. Now, Diggy Diggy Hole could also be used in a wedding, but I think that would be used as a wedding song, perhaps between the first song between husband and wife. Perhaps setting the mood for what's going to happen later on in that evening. Just putting it out there.
Not the first song.
No, that should be like welcome John and James Smith to the dance floor as new husband and wife. And the first song that they dance together is Diggy Diggy Hole. I just think it sets the mood. It sets the tone for what that marriage is going to be all about. I'm just putting it out there. If I was getting married again to somebody who would be willing to do said song, I would definitely do it. I don't think I would find somebody that would be willing to have that song as their wedding song, but that's a different story. I know for sure your mother would not go for that song whatsoever. Actually, I don't think she would even go for this one whatsoever. So there you go. There you go. She's not a dwarf. So what does she know? All right. On that note, do you want to add anything about this video, this song? This was really good.
Yeah.
This was really
good. I feel
like
we've covered...
I think we covered all bases.
Yeah.
I think so. All right, guys. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.